Let's get brutally honest for a second. If you're a man over 40 and you're interested in younger women, there are certain mistakes that will instantly kill her attraction, destroy her respect for you, and put you in a category you can never climb out of again. Most men think being older automatically gives them an edge with younger women. But the reality is, if you don't understand these dark psychology truths, you will end up being the nice older guy she uses for attention while she gives her attraction to someone else. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what you should never do with a younger woman if you're over 40. Because if you avoid these mistakes, you'll instantly separate yourself from the average older man and become the high-value, magnetic man she can't ignore. Mistake number 3 is the silent attraction killer that most men don't even realize they're doing. But first, let me address the elephant in the room. Society will tell you that older men pursuing younger women is wrong, inappropriate, or creepy. Here's the reality. Attraction doesn't follow social conventions. It follows psychological and biological imperatives that have existed for thousands of years. Younger women are naturally drawn to older men for evolutionary reasons: stability, resources, emotional maturity, and leadership. The problem isn't your age. The problem is how most men over 40 completely sabotage these natural advantages through desperate, low-value behavior. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to leverage your age as your greatest asset, not your biggest obstacle. The psychology behind age gap attraction. Before we dive into the mistakes, you need to understand what younger women are actually seeking in older men. They're not looking for a father figure or a sugar daddy, despite what society might tell you. They're seeking masculine qualities that men their age simply haven't developed yet. Emotional stability. You've weathered life's storms and don't react emotionally to every situation. Clear direction. You know who you are and where you're going. Unshakable confidence. You're not seeking validation because you're secure in your value. Leadership ability. You can guide situations and make decisions without anxiety. Refined masculinity. Your masculine energy is controlled, powerful, and purposeful. The men who succeed in these dynamics understand that their age is a feature, not a bug. The men who fail try to compete on the same playing field as younger men instead of leveraging their unique advantages. Now, let's break down the fatal mistakes that destroy these natural advantages. Mistake number 1, trying too hard to seem young. Many men over 40 think they need to act like they're in their 20s to connect with younger women. They start using slang that doesn't fit them, dressing like teenagers, or pretending to like trends they don't actually care about. Here's the truth. Younger women are attracted to the calm, grounded confidence that comes from your maturity. When you try to act younger, you're signaling insecurity and fear of your own age. Instead, own your age confidently. Let your calm energy, presence, and life experience do the talking. The psychology here is crucial. When you try to be someone you're not, you're operating from a frame of scarcity and insecurity. You're essentially saying, my authentic self isn't good enough, so I need to pretend to be someone else. This manifests in several destructive ways. Linguistic mimicry, using phrases like, that's fire, no cap, or other generational slang, that sounds forced and unnatural coming from you. Younger women immediately recognize this as try-hard behavior. Fashion desperation. Suddenly shopping at stores designed for men half your age, wearing skinny jeans that don't fit your body type, or adopting hairstyles that scream midlife crisis. Cultural pandering. Pretending to love music, shows, or social media trends you actually find annoying just to have something to talk about. Energy mismatch. Trying to match the hyperactive, chaotic energy of younger people instead of providing the calm, stable presence that actually attracts them. Here's what actually works. Embrace your refined tastes, your measured responses, your quality over quantity approach to life. When she's dealing with immature guys who can't plan beyond next weekend, your ability to think strategically and long-term becomes incredibly attractive. Later, I'll share a mindset shift that will make younger women see your age as a magnet, not a limitation. Mistake number 2, overcompensating with money or gifts. Some older men think that spending money or buying gifts will impress a younger woman into liking them. But what it really signals is that you believe you need to buy her attention because you don't think you're enough on your own. While generosity is good, using money as a tool for validation kills respect and attraction. A high-value man provides value through his presence, mindset, and calm leadership, not by trying to impress her with flashy gestures. This mistake stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of female psychology. Most older men assume that because they have more financial resources than younger men, they should lead with this advantage. This is catastrophically wrong. Here's why this backfires. It establishes a transactional frame. When you lead with money, you're essentially saying the relationship is based on what you can provide materially, rather than who you are as a man. This creates a sugar daddy dynamic, not genuine attraction. It signals low self-worth. Excessive spending screams, "I don't believe I'm interesting enough on my own merits." High-value women, regardless of age, are repelled by this energy. It attracts the wrong women. Women who are primarily motivated by financial gain will take advantage of this behavior. You'll end up funding her lifestyle while she gives her genuine attraction to someone else. It eliminates sexual tension. When everything is too easy and provided for her, there's no challenge, no pursuit, no emotional investment on her part. Attraction dies in comfort. The correct approach is subtle abundance. Show that you have resources through your lifestyle choices, quality of experiences, and decision-making ability, not through obvious displays of wealth aimed at impressing her. Mistake number 3 is the hidden one that silently kills a woman's desire. Mistake number 3, seeking her validation. If you constantly seek her approval, her attention, or her validation, you destroy your frame. This includes over-texting, reacting emotionally if she's slow to reply, or fishing for compliments. Younger women are drawn to older men for their stability and emotional control. When you seek validation, you show emotional neediness. A high-value man maintains his purpose and life, regardless of her reactions, which keeps her attraction alive. This is the mistake that kills more potential relationships than any other, yet most men don't even realize they're doing it. Validation-seeking behavior includes text message desperation, sending multiple messages when she doesn't respond immediately, asking, "Are you okay?" or "Did I say something wrong?" when there's a natural pause in conversation. Emotional reactions to her mood. If she's having a bad day and becomes distant, you immediately assume it's about you and start trying to fix it or seek reassurance that everything is okay. Fishing for compliments. Comments like, "I know I'm probably too old for you," or "You could probably get any guy you want," are pathetic attempts to get her to reassure you of your value. Over-availability. Dropping everything whenever she wants attention, being available 24/7, or rearranging your schedule constantly to accommodate her. Social media validation. Constantly liking and commenting on her posts, checking if she's viewed your stories, or feeling anxious about her online activity. The psychological impact of this behavior is devastating. When you seek validation, you're positioning yourself as the lower status person in the interaction. You're essentially asking her to be the authority on your worth. Younger women are particularly sensitive to this because they're used to men their age displaying these same needy behaviors. When an older man does it, it's even more repulsive because it violates their expectations of masculine maturity. Mistake number 4 is one that most men think is harmless but destroys polarity with younger women. Mistake number 4, becoming her therapist or emotional dumping ground. Many older men think being a good listener and letting her vent endlessly will bring her closer. While listening is important, letting her emotionally dump without boundaries will put you in the friend zone or safe older guy category. Your role is to lead, not to be her therapist. Maintain masculine polarity by listening while setting boundaries, and avoid oversharing your own emotional issues early on, as it can appear needy. This mistake is particularly dangerous because it feels like you're being helpful and caring. In reality, you're destroying the sexual polarity that creates attraction. Here's what happens when you become her emotional dumping ground. Loss of sexual polarity. Masculine and feminine energy create attraction through their differences. When you become her therapist, you're taking on a feminine role, emotional processing, and she unconsciously sees you as another girlfriend, not a potential romantic partner. The safe guy category. She starts viewing you as the stable, reliable person she can vent to about other men. You become her emotional support system, while other men become her romantic interests. Boundary erosion. When you allow unlimited emotional dumping, you're teaching her that your time and energy have no value. This kills respect, which is essential for attraction. Energy drain. Constantly processing her emotional issues without reciprocal investment drains your masculine energy and makes you less attractive to her and other women. The correct approach is compassionate leadership. Listen, acknowledge her feelings, but then guide the conversation towards solutions or redirect to more positive topics. Set clear boundaries about how much emotional processing you'll engage in. Example, I can see this is bothering you. Have you considered solution? But let's not spend our whole evening on this. I want to enjoy our time together. Mistake number 5 is the attraction killer that turns you from the mysterious, powerful man she's drawn to into the boring option she keeps on the side. Mistake number 5, dropping your standards because she's younger. Never tolerate bad behavior, flakiness, or disrespect just because she's attractive and younger. Many older men fear losing a younger woman's attention, so they lower their standards, over-accommodate, and tolerate what they would never accept from others. Women, regardless of age, test boundaries. If you fail these tests, attraction dies. Your power is in calmly walking away if she crosses your boundaries. This is where most older men completely destroy their chances. They become so grateful for the attention of a younger woman that they abandon all standards and self-respect. Common ways this manifests: tolerating disrespect, accepting rude behavior, cancellations, or dismissive treatment because you're afraid she'll lose interest if you call it out. Excessive accommodation, constantly changing your plans, preferences, or opinions to match hers, even when it goes against your better judgment. Fear-based decision-making. Every choice is filtered through, will this make her leave? Instead of, is this acceptable behavior for someone in my life? Double standards. Accepting treatment from her that you would never tolerate from friends, family, or colleagues. The psychological principle at work here is simple. People respect what you respect about yourself. When you tolerate poor treatment, you're teaching her that you don't value yourself highly. This creates contempt, not attraction. Younger women, despite their age, are often testing older men more intensely than they test men their own age. They want to know if your maturity is real or just an act. They're checking whether you have genuine standards or if you're just desperate for their validation. Coming up, I'll give you the mindset that flips your age into your greatest attraction advantage with younger women. The mindset shift that changes everything. Here's the truth that will transform how you approach younger women. Younger women are attracted to older men not because of money or you pretending to be young, but because of your stability and calm presence, your clear standards and boundaries, your grounded masculinity and leadership, your ability to remain unshaken. They are drawn to you because you have what men their age do not. The mindset shift is this: stop viewing your age as something to overcome and start seeing it as your greatest competitive advantage. While guys her age are emotionally reactive and unstable, uncertain about their direction in life, seeking validation and approval, driven by ego and insecurity, financially and emotionally immature, you offer emotional stability and calm leadership, clear life direction and purpose, self-assurance that doesn't require external validation, refined masculinity and genuine confidence, financial stability and life experience. This isn't about being arrogant about your age. It's about recognizing the real value you bring to the table. The dark psychology of age gap attraction. There are psychological factors at play that most people don't understand. The mentor archetype. Younger women are often subconsciously drawn to the mentor figure, someone who can guide them, teach them, and help them grow. This isn't about being condescending. It's about having wisdom and experience they find valuable. Security versus adventure. While men her age might offer adventure and spontaneity, you offer security and stability. Both have their place, but yours becomes more valuable as she matures and thinks about long-term happiness. Status and selection. Dating an older, established man signals her own maturity and sophistication. It's a form of social positioning that appeals to her psychology. Biological programming. From an evolutionary perspective, older men represent proven resources and genetic success. These ancient programs still influence modern attraction patterns. Advanced strategies for older men. If you make these mistakes, you lose that edge. But when you avoid these mistakes and maintain your frame, you will find younger women naturally respecting, chasing, and craving your attention. Here's your advanced action plan. Stop trying to be young. Be confidently, unapologetically you. Your refined tastes, measured responses, and life experience are features, not bugs. Own them completely. Don't seek validation. Let her invest. Make her prove her value to you, not the other way around. Your attention should be earned, not freely given. Maintain your standards. Walk away if needed. Your willingness to walk away from bad behavior is your greatest source of power. She needs to know you have options and standards. Lead interactions calmly. Let her feel your stability. In a world of chaos and uncertainty, your calm presence becomes incredibly valuable and attractive. Create healthy challenge. Don't make everything easy for her. She should have to invest time, energy, and emotion to earn your commitment. Maintain your mission. Your life purpose should be bigger than any individual woman. This creates natural attraction and prevents neediness. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Women are drawn to men who live fully and confidently. The power dynamic truth. Understanding power dynamics is crucial for older men. You have natural authority due to your age, experience, and resources. The key is wielding this power correctly. Never apologize for your advantages. Don't downplay your success, experience, or stability to make her feel more comfortable. Lead decisively. When making plans, choose the restaurant, the activity, the timing. She wants to follow your lead, not make all the decisions. Communicate with authority. Your words should carry weight. Speak less, but make what you say count. Set the frame early. Establish from the beginning that you're the one with options, standards, and the ability to walk away. Common objections and how to handle them. But what about the age gap judgment? People will always have opinions. Your job isn't to manage other people's comfort levels. Live your life authentically and let others deal with their own insecurities. What if she's just using me? That's why you maintain standards and don't lead with resources. A woman who's genuinely interested will invest in you emotionally, not just financially benefit from your presence. Isn't this manipulative? Understanding psychology isn't manipulation, it's awareness. Using this knowledge to become your best self and create genuine attraction is completely ethical. Final thoughts. The biggest mistake older men make is thinking they need to compete on the same level as younger men. You don't. You're playing a completely different game with completely different advantages. Your age is your edge. Your experience is your weapon. Your stability is your strength. Stop trying to be something you're not and start being the best version of who you actually are. If you found these dark psychology insights valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos that will help you become the high-value man who attracts and leads with quiet confidence. Check out the other videos on this channel for advanced attraction, female psychology, and mindset mastery to transform your dating and personal life. Thanks for watching. And remember, never chase, lead.